Just relax. Hello, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge Hilka. Hey, Hilka, hey. Hey, Hilka. Hi, Mom. How you doing today? Mom's doing fine. We were watching Longmire. I forgot to say stuff earlier. I called the video "Where is the Love?" and I was gonna go off on a whole tangent about that, and I went off on different tangents. That's what the world's moving into, see, because people got to do what they want for a while. They got to go within, they got to close themselves off from the outside world, and what they're feeling, what they're determining is we need human contact, we need human connection. That is the spark of life, that is where God is found, and the gift between human connection and loving on your critters, you know? And I was like, and there's so many people that are just like aren't in love right now. They're just not in love with like life. They're not in love with their environment. They're not in love with it being in the vibrational frequency of love during every course of every action during their day. They're not in love. Even though you might be doing what you want to do, but that don't mean you gotta love it, because it's, because sometimes doing the right thing all the time, it ain't fun. Sometimes people want to break bad and just, release and all, go, some people's go wild is a little bit different than others, but you're supposed to, as you get older, gain the discernment of, what's appropriate and inappropriate behavior. We live on a population where people just don't know what appropriate behavior is. There's common courtesies and things like that people just don't do because they got used to these and they could say whatever they want. And I had somebody tell me, say you should just kill yourself. I'm like, what? Who says that to people? Who says that to another human being? Someone that's hurting. There's a St. Francis prayer that I was introduced to years and years ago, and it's talks, and I can just read a little bit of insert, but people just aren't even in love, and I like being hanging out with my mom and my dad. I'm in the vibrational frequency of love. It's when I gotta go do outside stuff, when I gotta bring the 3D bullshit into my 5D earth, that's when I fall out. It's like I gotta carry that vibration. And every time Keijin shares one of my videos, that puts me in the vibrational frequency of love. I feel human connection. We're gonna meet each other and hang out one day. I'm gonna have her over. If she and her husband want to hang out, you guys can have one of my try my cookies, my good karma cookies. They're gonna help heal the earth, man. Because as soon as people freaking can take away the physical pain, that's when the emotional healing can begin. Honest, I did it. I've done it. I do it. So, the St. Francis prayer is what I was going to look up. I haven't read it in a while. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it in its entirety. Text. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring love. Where there is offense, let me bring pardon. Where there is discord, let me bring union. Where there is error, let me bring truth. Where there is doubt, let me bring faith. Where there is despair, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, let me bring your light. Let me bring your light, not my light. Let me help you to find your light. Where there is sadness, let me bring joy. O Master God, let me not seek as much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is giving that one receives. It is in self-forgiving that one finds. It is in its pardon that one is pardoned. I beg your pardon. It is in dying that one is raised to eternal life. Now, so many people are hurting They're just going around looking at everyone to give them love. Fix me, fix me, fix me, make me feel better. Take this drink, take this pill. I gotta fix me, make me feel better. Thing is what people gotta do is you gotta get quiet. Meditate state. That is what's gonna heal you. Because what is the coolest thing? Once you learn to meditate state and you go off, some people, it's like lucid dreaming. It's a trip. But I've done a lot. I've done my fair share of mind expanding experiences. Whether the fun guy, hanging out with the fun guy, or Alice D in Wonderland. So I've expanded my mind, and so once you know what your eyes can see, with just the help of a little bit of chemical here and there, you can do that without the help of a chemical. You can see in different frequencies, and frequencies is just seeing beings that are in higher dimensional states than we are allowed to ourselves to see. Understand? That's why when people, your dream state, that is your higher self in higher dimensions having experiences. And the cool part is while you're awake, those storylines are still going on. Yeah. See, we're all get a chance to do it over until we get it right. People just ain't getting it right now. Because I understand the importance, the significance of ego. I talk about ego a lot. Are you living more from your ego or more from your spirit? Well, there's a balance, But when it's ego is running the whole show and there's no spirit in there at all, then this is the earth we get. People need to be careful, be advised. Be advised how much time you're spending in the shadows. Do you really have that much shadow work to do to be spending that much time in the shadows? Careful. Like attracts like. When you dip into that lower vibrational stuff, man, you make it your world. How much of the world you want to make it. I'm trying to get people to see that we can make heaven on earth, man. We could straight up have heaven on earth right now. Well, within a week, But people they're fearful, and they're creating harm and sickness to themselves because they're fearful beings. Mom, so many people are getting sick because someone's telling them that they can get sick and that they need to be just like they did. The astrology is the same. This ain't the first time this storyline's happened. This ain't the first time the election is pending. It happened back with baby bitch Bush and Al Gore. It was the same situation. Only the interwebs wasn't quite as freaking prominent, so it didn't have that interjection by the people with the purses in the media. It's just all shows, man. It's all for show. People, it'll be cool when they start living locally in their own local community. Potlucks, dances, under the freaking, under the stars with the freaking lights and stuff, World's going to open up back again because people are going to start figuring out, 99% recovery rate? Oh, okay. And they're going to start getting bored with the stuff, everybody's begging the question, there's got to be more than life to this. Everybody's begging the question. There's got to be more to life than what is happening right now. And it's so few people that are telling the story about what's happening in the media and in the earth. That's why I always thought it's cool to make acquaintances with people that are all over the world. So when something happens, I can just reach out to them and be like, hey, I heard this. What's your account? Do you have any, And that's how the human connection, that's how the web, that's, and I spread my knowledge with stuff that I see, I pick up in the news that I think is significant. There was a huge hack. I thought that was significant. Huge hack. I even retweeted it on Twitter. And I don't retweet much. I like my bleeping computer. I use that for a lot of reasons. I have for over the years. In my tech side, my bleeping computer. So, where is what I added? If I were going to see, what I twatted. There it is. If someone wants to get you... Oh, if somebody wants to get what you got, it doesn't matter what it is that they want. If somebody, like, really wants to and they're freaking imbalanced and freaking, you know, don't have respect for boundaries and stuff like that, they'll just take it. Where's the spirit in that? So, Fox Connection, electronics giant, it got hit by ransomware. Dude, you don't ever get your shit back. You just got your stuff lost, man. How did you let that happen? This is like one of the biggest companies in the world. They employ like 800,000 people. Something like that. And your stuff got compromised. It got taken. Foxconn Electronic, okay, like $34 million ransomware. I wonder if they paid it. Cities in Florida did that. Is somebody going around on a freaking government-owned computer should just not be doing anything but government work on it, but people don't do that. They watch YouTube videos all day. They shop at Zappos. That's another example of ego run riot. Is the old boy. It's almost time for this double-eyed double-in-er. So, and he's the one with food issues because he was starved on a farmhouse for a week. So he's got food issues. Just relax. I'll wrap it up. So what was I talking about? Oh, the ransomware. People clicking on stuff that they shouldn't be clicking, and then guess what? It don't matter because they don't ever gotta pay for nothing. People in governments and stuff, they don't ever gotta pay for nothing. They always get everything they want. I know. I was a part of what? But it's not gonna happen. So if I just turn this off, I'm gonna freaking. You're not gonna get your way anyway. No. It's not time. I can't remember if he went out. I took a bunch of them out, but I don't know if I took 4 out. Yeah, he always goes out because he whines so much. You are such a whiner. You need a hug? Aw, dude. Billy's so woeful. So fingers crossed that the BRT gets escaped tomorrow. Oh, take it easy. Good, Scott Rivet's here. Hi, Scott Rivet. And Stoner Chick and Naked and Laughing. Hopefully I'll be getting better internet soon. Scott Rivet. So I will not be Marge Headroom. Maxi Marge Headroom with ya, buddy. Huh. There. Did you know Scott Rivet was in the chat and you just wanted to say hi? Scott Rivet. Rivet floors, floor done right. In the Midwest. He might travel a little bit. I don't know. Hit him up if you want floors done right. He does good work. He's an Aries. Huh. They're usually good workers. Huh. So, always endorse what you support and endorse what you support. Support what you endorse. That's how the world's going to keep going around, folks. Human connections. And me and Rivet, we go way back. He's been a meathead in my life for a very long time. That's the thing. There's lots of men I love in this world. People are like, you're just one of them man-hating, you know. No, there's lots of men. There's lots of women that I don't like. I mean, it's just like, it's the connection. And people always got to make everything about sex anyway. And if people just left that out of everything, oh my God, that would be rad. Huh, but they always got to do that, huh? They always got to bring in the parts. Well, there's a new intimacy that's going to be coming around the world here pretty quick. And I'm